Hello everyone, welcome to the paper Women's Writing. Today we are beginning the chapter Shakespeare's Sister by Virginia Woolf, which is from the section 1 of Women's Writing. This paper brings together a collection of works, essays, poetry, short fiction, drama, and film by some gifted women. You can see the picture of Virginia Woolf. This chapter, Shakespeare's Sister, is in fact an extract from Virginia Woolf's famous non-fiction book named A Room of One's Own, which was published in 1929. This book is famous for the statement, "A woman must have money and a room of her own if she is to write fiction." A very famous statement. So, in order for a woman to write fiction, in order for a woman to be a writer, she should have money and a room of her own. This is the cover of the book, A Room of One's Own. I will give an introduction to this book. A Room of One's Own can be described as a book-length essay, an extended essay, an essay which grew up to a book. It tells about the unequal treatment given to women who seeks education. It also tells how society treats women who seeks alternatives to marriage and motherhood. So you might have understood by this time that this is a feminist classic, one of the important works in feminist writing. So this book tells about the unequal treatment given to women by the society. What type of women? Women who seeks education, women who seeks alternative to marriage and motherhood, means women who are not married, women who are not giving birth to children. How society treats such women. This is the topic of this particular book. Though an extended essay, it is written in a dramatic manner. Woolf imagines that she is invited to lecture on the topic of women and fiction. In the book, she writes the mental processes taken within her. Mental processes taking place within her who is preparing for the lecture. In the chapter Shakespeare's Sister, she imagines what would have happened if Shakespeare had a sister with the same talent. Will she be able to achieve the same success of Shakespeare? That is the question. So this is just an imaginary situation in which Virginia Woolf imagines that Shakespeare had a sister. Will she be able to achieve the same success as her brother? Let us move to the text. See, I am providing the text on one side and its explanation on the other side. You can pause the video and read it side by side. I am not reading the text right now, I am only reading the explanation. You can pause and read it side by side. Para 1 tells, the author is searching for information about the condition of women during the period of Queen Elizabeth. She searched the whole day. It was disappointing that she was not able to get something important. If you ask, you will get a lot of opinions which cannot be trusted. The better way to collect information is to ask a historian. Historian records facts, not opinions. So, the author decides to refer a historian for knowing about the condition of women in Elizabethan England. So, uh, Virginia Woolf wanted to know about the condition of women during Elizabethan era. She was not able to find the details. She spent a whole day without any result. There are a lot of people who provides opinions, but what Virginia Woolf needs is facts. So she decided to refer a historian in order to know more about women of Elizabethan England. Para 2. What the author wanted to know was this. Elizabethan age was a golden age of literature. There were many male writers who wrote poems or dramas, but no women writers can be seen in this era. Why? So, Woolf asks herself, what was the position of women in Elizabethan England? She observes that literature is not produced from air. It is attached to life from all sides. They are work done by human beings who suffer. Literature written during a period is very much related to material things like money, health, and the conditions of houses we live in. So, Virginia Woolf wanted to know why no women were seen, why no women writers were seen in Elizabethan era. So she observes that literature is not produced from air, it is attached to life. They are done by human beings and they are also attached to, very much related to material things like money, health, and condition. A writer will not be able to produce literary works if he is not having money, health, or comfortable houses. And which book did Virginia Woolf refer? The book referred by Virginia Woolf is History of England by G.M. Trevelyan. The book referred by Virginia Woolf for knowing about the condition of women in England during the Elizabethan era was History of England by J.M. Trevelyan. Remember this? Queen Elizabeth I. She ruled England from 1558 until her death on 1603. Now coming to para 3. What did she find in Trevelyan's book? See, these are facts from Trevelyan's book. Wife beating was a recognized right of man. It was practiced by people of higher class and lower class alike. If a girl refuses to marry a man of her parents' choice, she will be locked up, beaten, thrown within the room. It will not create any shock in the public. It was quite normal. Marriage was not based on the affection between man and the woman. It was based upon the greed of the family. Marriage is often fixed when the bride and bridegroom are children. even when they were in their cradle, even when these children were in cradle, the marriage was fixed. So this was a condition. Wives were beaten in higher class and lower class as well. Marriage was not based upon personal relationship, but it was based on the greed of the family. Marriage was fixed even when the bride and bridegroom were children. So compare the situation. It was in the 16th century. You can see that such things, such practices exist in our society even in the 21st century, right? So we are stopping here and we will continue later.